He's up across 200 yards now in this opening half. That's beyond simply a good start for him. This is the type of game where he's been taking the lead on carrying his offense forward however he can. Ooh, he got hit as he was throwing, and unsurprisingly, it falls incomplete. Second down coming up.
This is why we hear about closing speed so often when you evaluate players. You know, once he senses the pressure, he's getting rid of that ball. It takes a player who can close quickly to get to him before it's released and alter that throw.
Getting out to his left. He goes back to him yet again. Complete. And he's down inside the red zone before hitting the deck. Give him 13 on that play. And that's good for a Bills first down.
I'm sure coach, the play caller, doesn't mind making the job a little bit easier.
The home teams are being led back out there on.
Ready!
They'll come out throwing. Rolling left, buying some time. That's Kincaid with a catch out left. And he goes out close to that 45-yard line. It's a 13-yard play, and that's enough for the first.
I know the Combine tries to test everything it possibly can physically, but I don't know how you test courage at the Combine because there's nobody defending you. Nobody wants to hit you. But that was the epitome of courage to make that in cut and make the catch.
First and 10, looking to throw. Flush down out to his left. This is reeled in by Juwan Jennings. And they catch up to him, but not until he's got a huge gain and a first down. He'll move the sticks after ripping off a gain of 28.
I think my favorite part was the magic he worked after the catch. The way he took the completion and made so much more out of it by adding all the extra yardage.
And they've got themselves another first and 10.
Shut up!
Back to throw now. Escapes the pocket. Why not go back to it again if it's working? Complete. And they get this down to the 12-yard line before being stopped. The big play nets him 17 yards. And that's good for a Bills first down. From the red zone now. Escapes out to the left. The throw is caught. And he'll be taken down at the last possible moment. He's at the 1. And he has stayed productive throughout this game. He's up to the 300-yard mark after that last completion. Really has been a solid showing for him finding his targets.
Ready!
They'll break the huddle and come up on first and goal. Cook scores! Touchdown, Buffalo! The Bills push their lead further to start the half. It's a James Cook touchdown. Well, this machine has been firing on all cylinders this game, partner. And it continues firing as that lead grows yet again.
And those who've tried to get in the way of that machine you're talking about, namely the defense, well, they've paid the price over.
This offense and their quarterback make...
Here we go, shot! Go!
Back to throw on first and 10. He's on the move. Throw left side, complete. And they'll take him down at the 43-yard line. A nice gain of 13 yards as it brings up a first down.
You know, as any quarterback is going to tell you, that's one of the most difficult things to do, knowing you're going to get blasted. That defender's coming right at you, but you got to throw an accurate ball. It does two things. Number one, it strikes fear in the defense, and number two, you gain respect of your teammates. I think if you look up in phase in the defensive encyclopedia, that is a picture-perfect form of it. He was all over. Really forcing the incompletion.
Ready, ready.
2nd and 10 now. He's got a man left. And they're going to haul him down just shy of the 40. 16 yards on the play. And that's good for a Bills first down.
Good offenses. Okay, good play callers know how to utilize their personnel. They know where they wanted them. They wanted them in a route in space where he could make that initial play comfortably, but then go to work after.
Tight end reels in the shallow throw. And he's able to get this down to the 36.
Well, that's a pretty similar result to a first down run play. Moves it forward, keeps you on schedule, and makes 2nd and 3rd down a whole lot easier to manage.
Here we go. Check go.
Here's 2nd and 5. Getting out to his left. Caught, nice gain left side. And they finally bring him down, but that is a big gain and a new set of downs. They rip off a big chunk of field, and it sets him up with 1st and goal.
Let's go.
Shotgun handoff now to Cook. And he'll scurry forward for a pickup of 3.
Okay, all right. There's a little progress on 1st and goal. You keep it safe, you push a little closer, and now you're set up for what you want to do on 2nd down.
Still chances to get these final 4 yards. It's 2nd and goal.
Go. Ready.
Another one for Cook. And they'll bring him down after an all right gain. A 4-yard pickup, and they're just inches shy as we reach 3rd down.
That offensive group really hoped he was going to get it all right there, reset it back to 1st down, but instead the defense, well, they're not going to let anything come easy, and their fight is giving them...
And stop me if you've heard this before, Brock. They've scored again, and they grow that lead further. The Bills keep running away with this. It's a James Cook touchdown. A lot of pressure on him in that moment, Brock. Find a way to score. Don't let it go to 4th and goal. And he finds a way to come through and gets in the end zone for 6.
Now, how about the...
The offense being led back out by its quarterback as they get geared up for their next.
Ready.
Oh, look at this. He's setting up to throw. Cut out left. And he'll push this upfield and earn them a new set of downs.
Timing on routes change when you leave the pocket. It really does become, well, the schoolyard. And you got to scramble around. What a great adjustment to still deliver a clean ball.
Wow, they're going to pass it here. Finds Kincaid. And they catch up to him, but not until he's got a huge gain and a 1st down. And that completion gets him up to 400 yards in the football game. You know, it's a tough mark to reach, but one that every quarterback takes pride in being able to reach, or at least challenge every so often. 1st and 10 after that last highlight. They're at the 30.
Go.
He'll look to throw. Rolling left, buying some time. Big catch is made, and he got the feet in too. That's 16 on the pickup. And that's good for a Bills 1st down.
Sure showed off some mobility on that play. Got outside the pocket and easily found an open man.
Working inside the red zone. This throw is caught. And they're going to get this down to the 4 before being stopped. A nice pickup of 11 there, Brock, and they'll have 1st and goal to figure out.
1st and goal at the 4-yard line.
Throwing with a blitz on the way. Flush down out and in. Touchdown, Buffalo. So it's the Bills who come away with the win. And they're continuing to survive among the final remaining unbeaten teams across the NFL, as they're now up to a 3-0 start.
It's week 4 of the National Football League, and we'll see the Bills. Rocket Arm quarterback. He's your top dog in the league this season, ranking first in passing yards. It's the Bills and the Steelers, next on Madden Football.
EA Sports coverage of the National. So here come the Bills on offense for the first time. And a glance here at the southpaw, who will be calling the plays under center.
And he's playing at a very high level here in this early part of the season. In fact, he leads the NFL in passing yards. Now, that's not always an indicator of success, but in his case, it is.
Here we go, sack.
Throwing, Cook. Dancing to his left. Into the hands of the tight end, Dalton Kincaid. And he's taken down right at the 45-yard line. 25 yards that time.
Well, normally you see three tight ends in a formation. You have to think to yourself, this has got to be a run. And I know as a safety, when I saw that, I took an extra step or two towards the line of scrimmage. Instead, they threw the ball, and he found one of those tight ends for a very nice pickup.
That's caught by his tight end, Dawson Knox. And he goes down, but not before getting this inside the 25. It's another first down on what will be a gain of 21 yards.
And this was a nice example of an offensive coordinator scheming his guy open. Just a little underneath route, just trying to free up some space, and it worked awfully well. Got him not just space, but plenty of room to run after the catch to pick up really nice.
And he'll take it into the end zone for a Buffalo touchdown. Dalton Kincaid, his 5th touchdown now on the year. And the Bills need just 3 plays to go down and take the early lead. Out is their quarterback with this offense to take over once more. He had the touchdown pass last time they had it. And they'll start here with a 1st and 10.
Hold it ready. Let's go now.
From deep in their own territory, they look to throw. And, oh, that is going to be a safety. Well, I think you can go ahead and give your punter an assist on that one. Pinned him deep, and the defense comes through with 2 points.
You're exactly right, partner. This was all set up by a great punt. And if the ball goes in the end zone, this never happens. So great call. Give the punt team and the punter some love.
Buffalo set to get the football back here. And things have changed since the last time they had it. The safety led to the touchdown, so now they find themselves behind as they begin with a 1st and 10. Now Cook, buying time to his left. And his throw's going to be incomplete. You look at this Steeler defense, and this unit very tough to throw against, currently 2nd best in the NFL.
And I'm struggling a little bit trying to really categorize this crew. They're top 10 in the league against the pass, but the bottom half of the league in sacking the quarterback. That doesn't make sense. Imagine if this group ever put pressure on the QB. They'd easily move into the top 5.
A busy first quarter. His 3rd catch of the afternoon is a 1st down. Through 1 quarter, 9-7 our score. The Bills with the football as we start quarter number 2. As they've got it with a 1st and 10. Back to throw. Cook. Being chased out left. And just not enough on the throw there. Down around his feet and incomplete. The Bills hit 3-0 here in the month of September. And they coming on a pretty good roll here. Winners of 3 straight.
And I thought that they played pretty well last week. Their execution, their discipline, their resilience, all on display in that victory.
Forced out to his left. Little pitch and catch to the tight end, Knox. 4 yards the gain, and it'll bring up a 3rd down.
Oh, it's time to give a little credit there to the defense. They played that very well because it was a drag route, and he ran a little shallower than normal as he worked straight across the field. He was hoping he'd get lost behind the defensive line, but once he made the catch, nowhere to turn upfield and gain any yardage.
And they're going to have themselves another 1st down as the tackle's made at the Steelers' 33. 18 yards, a big pickup there on third down. Operating out of Steeler territory now. Here's 1st and 10, down at the 33. And that is incomplete. He couldn't hold on through the contact. Brings up 2nd down.
My first thought is surprise because that's one of the better tight ends around, and I've seen him pull in balls like this before. But how about a little credit to the defense forcing that incompletion?
To throw on 2nd and 10, Cook. Out to the left, he's got his tight end Knox. And they're going to have themselves another 1st down as the tackle's made at the Steelers' 18. 15 yards that time, and a Buffalo 1st.
It's a well-designed play here. 3 wide receivers in the formation. They're all going to run deep routes to put pressure on the safeties, and then they let their tight end cut his route off a little shorter and work toward the middle of the field. That's a difficult route to try to defend.
Oh, he was hit as he threw it there, and that one winds up incomplete.
They certainly did a nice job improvising there, extending the play, hoping someone would come open downfield, but they never did.
Rush coming, and he's taken down. They'll wind up losing a full 9 yards here on the sack. Now it's 3rd down.
They've gobbled up over 30 yards of turf so far, but a sack knocks them backwards. And that interrupts the momentum they were building. Good opportunity for the defense to escape this drive before they get to the end zone.
The scramble good for a nice gain of 10 yards, but still 4th down.
I thought he did a pretty good job there to get back what he could, but let's face it, that sack on 2nd down, talk about throwing a...
Here he is, the man taking the snaps under center, heading out. Now a play fake here on 1st down. Steps away to his left. That's caught. Kincaid for the Bills touchdown. A great effort there. With his 2nd TD of the game, his 6th on the year. And the Bills are able to strike quickly to add on to their lead. Week after week, Charles, when we see this offense operate, I don't know, they just seem to get more impressive.
They certainly do, and let's face it, it's no surprise they're the best.
He threw his 10th touchdown on the year last time they had it.
Let's go now. Go.
They go play action here on 1st down. That is caught. Kincaid with it. And they've got it well across midfield down to the 40 before it's all said and done. Give him 30 yards there.
There's no doubt in my mind that not many guys in this league have had the impact that he's had here in the first half of the season. He's been a big play guy from the word go and continues to be one with another one right there.
And he gets it all the way down inside the 10 and mark him at the 5. He has really thrown the ball well here in this first half. You see the numbers, up over 200 passing yards already. So we've reached halftime with a visit, and we'll jump. To throw is Cook. Off play action. This taken in by Kincaid. And he's able to get this one all the way past the 30. A really good pickup of 28 yards.
As they began this drive, I was wondering how they were going to attack since they're playing with the lead. Would they continue to try and push the ball downfield? Well, after one play, it appears that the answer is yes.
Cook now, off the play fake. His throw incomplete.
Oh, nice defensive effort there, providing the hit as the ball got to the receiver, separates him from the catch, and normally he's a sure-handed target.
Here's 2nd and 10. Looking to throw. Cook. And that'll fall incomplete. He was hit just as he let that go. And now it's 3rd down.
When defenses get to the quarterback that quickly, a lot of times it's called a jailbreak. It wasn't quite that fast, but fast enough that he had no time to look downfield and set himself to throw the...
And he can't get away from the pressure. Cook goes down. Samson Abuka drops him for a 4-yard loss there, and that... The Bills offense and their quarterback ready to go once more. Cook, off play action, dancing to his left. This to the tight end, Kincaid. And they're going to have this across midfield and inside the 45. A really nice gain of 25 yards.
Love the play call that time. Love the design. You put 3 tight ends on the field. That screams jumbo set, running formation to a defense, right? No, they go play action, and defense gets confused for just a split second. And next thing you know, completion for good yardage.
Operating out of Steeler territory now. Here's 1st and 10 at the 44-yard line. Back to throw. Cook buying time to his left. And this one too low.
Well, no surprise there. He was looking for one of his favorite targets again as soon as he left the pocket. But the coverage was good downfield. They got right to the receiver and helped prevent that completion.
Pressure comes, and the Steelers take him down. Call it a loss of 5, a big sack to bring up 3rd down.
Well, this has to count as a great team effort today, but this man, he's been at the center of all of it. Really special day for any defense to have this many sacks in a game, even more so for this player. One of the best individual efforts of the season.
Now on 3rd and long, they'll look to throw. Being chased out left. Pass taken in by his big tight end. And he'll go down, but not before getting this inside the 30. Boy, a nice play there as they wind up converting on 3rd and 15. They'll look to throw now on 1st down. This is caught. And he is into the end zone for a Buffalo touchdown. Dawson Knox, 27 yards. Here's the Buffalo offense now as they get set to take over here.
Let's go now.
Here's Cook. Off the play fake. Forced out to his left. And this one incomplete. Threw it down at the feet of his receiver.
Well, the connection they've had has been excellent today, but not on that snap. I think he was asking just a little too much as he extended that play, hoping for one more completion with it.
Can't get away, and he's taken down. In on the sack, the former Buckeye, Tyquan Lewis.
And this dominant defensive performance continued on that play. This poor quarterback has not received the protection he needs and has had to pick himself up off the turf far too often.
That is caught. And he'll have it past midfield almost to the 40 before being taken down.
A gain of 33 yards on the play. 1st down, Bills.
Getting down to the good stuff. All tied with 2 minutes remaining on EA Sports. So it's Bills football here as we get you reset. Plenty of time. All 3 timeouts still remain. Here's 1st and 10 now. And that is incomplete. The coverage a little too good there, and it's 2nd down.
As expected, he's gone to him several times in this game, but that's the first time one has slipped from his grasp. I'll bet he goes back to him, though. He's an excellent player.
Oh, there's that man again. It's complete. And they're going to have themselves another 1st down as the tackle's made at the Steelers' 25-yard line.
But they picked up a little bit of yardage there, and now, in this situation, should be in no hurry to run a play really fast. Let the clock wind down.
Back to throw again. Steps away to his left. Throw left side to Kincaid. Now the Steelers use the first of their 3 timeouts as they'll head to the sideline and talk over what to do next. Here's 1st and goal. Cook He is going nowhere in a hurry as he is going to lose yardage here in a big way. Now the Steelers use the second of their 3 timeouts as they'll head to the sideline and talk over what to do next. 2nd and goal from the 6 this time. Looking to throw. Cook. That's caught. Kincaid for the Bills touchdown. It's a 6-yard touchdown pass. And the Bills... Well, they came so close, Charles. They were knocking on the door in a 1-possession game, but ultimately the defense held tough to get the victory.
And doesn't it feel like it just leads them asking what could have been? So many moments when they could have had a big play to change the outcome of this game. And let's face it, none bigger than that final snap that just fell short.
So for Buffalo...
There's an imposition in my mind's imagination. I hope they choke on smoke 'cause I'm smoking them out the basement. This is not rap, this is not hip-hop. Just another attempt to make the voices stop rapping to prove nothing. Just writing to say something 'cause I wasn't the only one who wasn't rushing to saying nothing. This doesn't mean I lost my dream. It's just right now I got a really crazy mind pain. Gangsters don't cry, therefore I'm missed, I miss the eye, therefore I'm. Can you save?
It's Week 5 of the National Football League, and we'll see the Bills rock it on quarterback. He's your top dog in the league this season, ranking 1st in...
The Buffalo offense set to... right to the air from the 30 on the first play. He'll get rid of it and complete it. That's the first grab of the game for the man leading the entire league in receptions coming into the weekend. He gets his team a first down.
Here we go, sack.
He'll drop to throw. Escaping the danger, throwing and completing. Why not go back to him? That one good for 20 yards and a first down.
Talk about a thing of beauty. Mike, did you see how many tight ends were on the field on that last play? They call it 13 personnel because there's 1 running back, 3 tight ends, 1 wide receiver. So everybody on defense is thinking run. They catch them off guard a little with the pass, and they take advantage of it with a big gain downfield.
That's catch 3 just on this drive, and it gets his team a first down.
You know what they say, Mike, is the best third down play in the NFL? Don't get to third down. Well, I'll tell you what, this has been a clinic so far here on their opening drive. 3 plays, 3...
Oh, trying to keep the play alive, but it is intercepted. Picked off by by Nate Wiggins. And the Ravens are going to have the ball at their own 18-yard line.
When you find...
The Bills offense and their quarterback ready to go once more.